Hello everyone. Today we are presenting a drama on the poem After Blenheim. Before we begin the poem, let us learn more about Robert Southey. Robert Southey was born on 12 August 1774 and was an English poet of the Romantic school and the poet laureate from 1813 until his death. Southey had begun as a radical but became steadily more conservative as he acquired respect for Britain and its institutions. Other romantics, notably Byron, accused him of siding with the establishment for money and status. He is principally remembered as author of the poem After Blenheim and the original version of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Let's look at the background of a war first. In 1704, the War of the Spanish Succession was in its fourth year. The Battle of Blenheim was fought during this war on 13 August 1704. It was a major battle which ensured the safety of Vienna from the Franco-Bavarian army, thus preventing the collapse of the reconstituted Grand Alliance. In this drama, we will be hearing the names Prince of Marlborough and Prince Eugene. But who are these people? Well, the Duke of Marlborough is John Churchill. He was a famous personality during the 16th century and was very close to the Queen. Prince Eugene, on the other hand, was a field marshal in the army of the Holy Roman Empire and of the Austrian Habsburg dynasty during the 17th and 18th century. He was one of the most successful military commanders of his time and rose to the highest office of state at the imperial court in Vienna. The characters in this drama are Old Caspar, played by Adal Shrati, Peterkin, played by Om Gawande, and Wilhelmine, played by Shaunak Mohapatra. Now let us begin the drama. It had been a long and tiresome day. Old Caspar was tired and he sat down beside his cottage door to enjoy the evening sun.
Finally, my day is over.
Peterkin, what are you playing with? It's such a large and round thing.
This is something that I found while playing besides the rivulet. What is it, Blenheim?
No idea, Peterkin. Grandfather, what is this large and round thing?
This is some poor fellow's skull who fell in this great victory. There are many buried here. When I go to plough the field, the plowshare, it turns them out. For many thousand men, they were killed brutally in that war.
Now tell us about the victory which you often talk about. Tell us about the war and tell us what they fought each other for.
It was the English who defeated the French. It was a very famous victory. But why they fought each other, I really don't understand. But everyone in the country said it was the great victory. My father, he lived at Blenheim. The soldiers burned his house to ground. He was forced to leave the place. So he, with his family, left the place. He had nowhere to rest his head.
Father, please tell us what terrors your father went through.
It is said that the country was burning. Sword, it was used far and wide. Many newborn babies as well as their mothers also died. But they say these awful things always happen after a great victory. It was a shocking sight when the battle was won with thousands of dead bodies rotting in the sun. Life lost its importance. But these things always happen after a great victory.
Who are the people who started this war?
It was the Prince Eugene and the Duke of Marlborough who fought the war with great courage and bravery. Both of them were rightfully praised after the victory. People say it was a very famous victory.
But this war is a very wicked thing. Many people died. Many houses were burned. This is a tragedy.
No, my little girl, no. It was a very famous victory. Such things always happen after a great victory. It was a very great victory.
What good came at the end of the war? Why did so many people fight to their death? And why was the war fought in the first place? There must be a reason.
I can't tell you the reason, but it was a very great victory. Very great indeed.